It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Play stuck on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Keep it on the ground, there's the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
plays coming up. They'll try the option play here. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end. You show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The important third down play coming up. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And it's a wildcat look here as he tries to convert on third down. Direct snap. They'll bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's a really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. End zone ahead. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Bringing it out, it's Francis. And he's tackled just short of the 25. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the completion made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Canes will crank up the tempo. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no earlier. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking to chuck it again. Short connection to the tight end here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Canes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And now the handoff. As the first down is still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Dumps it down to the back, caught. And they make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Oh my gosh, what a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the 1st down.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick this deep, begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And the deep shot ball is incomplete, but there's a... marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The field goal is good. And the game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the 1st down.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards. And I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. There's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier tackled there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Penn State, to put them on top now. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
BAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's reeled in. It's Francis. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
And looking to throw now on first down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry up.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in on a bid for the national championship game.
That is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Goes out to stiff arm. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the receiver's got it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry. Try to...
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw yet again. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Catch made on the right side. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Down after that short completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. I'll give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator,
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Now the important point after attempt. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now they'll set up for the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Miami offense is back on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for two to potentially take the lead.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now at 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball for 39.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. QB keeper all the way. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a strong stiff arm. They can't stop him. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game. These missed tackles that could cost them the football game.
The Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here. They'll run it here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. From 2 touchdowns behind, they can now take the lead. First down and goal. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Ball handed off, and he'll be brought down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. So timeout after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Here comes our first play of overtime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he almost had a huge overtime pick. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And it's good right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line up now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. And the defense able to hold them into a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a 3rd and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Escapes the pocket. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And it's good. The kicker does his job, and we head to another overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass is complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They're going to run the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down. They're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here. Lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 3rd down. So here we go. This offense going for it on 4th and long. An enormous play here in this overtime. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Makes it look easy. And they jump back in front.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.